Hi Aquarius, this is Chronic Joy Tarot, and I'm going to do a reading for you for the month of April 2017. Both of these decks have been shuffled pretty extensively off camera, so we don't have to spend a lot of time doing that now. I'm going to pull one card from this Oracle deck, Doreen Virtue's Ascended Masters, and that's going to give us sort of a topic to focus in on for your April guidance. And then we'll do a spread here using the Osho Zen Tarot deck, and to give us a little more insight on how to proceed this month, what to focus on, what the guides are asking us. So we're going to focus on, this is interesting. You're seeing this situation accurately. This is the card I pulled for our month of April. So let's just take a minute to sort of think about maybe a situation that might have you perplexed, that maybe, you might be questioning if you're doing the right thing, or, if you should be changing a situation, leaving a situation. And what we're guided to realize right now is that you're on the right track. What your gut and your instinct is telling you is correct. So that's a pretty vague and general subject, but let's just see what the guidance is here with the Zen cards. Okay, so this position, this spread is called the Flying Bird. And we're going to start with this position here, and this is sort of the launch pad, the takeoff point, the point of flight. And what we have is, the first card here is guidance. I like it. What we just said was that some situation that might have you questioning or perplexed, you are probably, your instincts are correct about it. Continue to follow your guidance about that, your inner guides. What we call your gut, your instinct. Or if you call to a higher power and you receive a message, a certain way, then trust it. The next card is going to be, this card is sort of called the fear of flying. So this means that this position will be what could stop you from proceeding, from progressing. So in order to make your decision, this is a good one. This compromise card is telling us in this spread to stick with your truth, with whatever your truth is. Don't shift your focus or shift your decisions according to someone else's needs or someone else's opinion. Don't compromise who you are in order to go forward. Okay? You're on the right track. And as long as you stay true to yourself, you should be in good shape. Nice. So this is good. The next card, I love it when this is just all making sense. Because at first when I pulled this card, you were seeing this accurately. I wasn't quite sure, that could mean anything, right? But this, I think you, Aquarius, know what the situation is, and as long as you stay true to yourself, you're going to be okay. The next card I pulled is morality, and this is telling us there is no right and wrong. There is no one answer. Morals are a good guidance for us. They teach us how to stay within a value system, but there really is no rule book when it comes to, guiding through your own life. And right now, there isn't a right or wrong answer. There is only what feels right for you, according to your guidance. So careful and caution about others, or even maybe within your own mind, your ego self, or that little voice in your head that talks to you, telling you, oh no, you're not making the right choice. It's not okay. Don't do it this way. We already established you're seeing it accurately and your guidance can be trusted. So the word, external influences like others' opinions or stuff that the mind chatter that goes on within you telling you you might not be right. That's not correct. You are correct. Your gut knows. The next step in this to see if this is perfect, to see if we can proceed along to get through this situation, I pulled the card projections. So this is telling us, again, careful of what you're receiving as far as your guidance, because if it's somebody else's idea of what's right and they're projecting it onto you, that you don't own that. It's not you. You're not the one that, you're not doing anything wrong, and don't let anyone tell you that. And conversely, don't worry too much about needing to place, justify and place your, your decisions onto someone else. What I mean is, don't try to worry about validating your actions, telling someone, this is what's best. Just go ahead and go about your month and go about going through this situation naturally. Take your time. And the next step, the next key to this, I pulled the card aloneness. So this is, again, you're on an independent streak right now this month. This is not telling us that you're a lonely soul, even though this doesn't look like the happiest person, but this is a very reflective deck of cards. This is telling us that you alone can get through this. You know the answer. You know how to proceed. You don't have to get it all done at once. Take the next step. You can rely on yourself. You really don't need anyone else's input for this decision. And the way to get to your point of arrival, the path to get there, let me start over. These 3 cards here are your foundation, right? These are the 3 sort of grounded cards. Once you make your decision on how to proceed, make sure you're following these cards. So basically, your inner guidance is correct. Be yourself completely. Don't worry about, there's no right and wrong answer. There's only what's good for you. And then externally, don't take in, others' opinions too seriously. Don't shun them, but also don't buy all in, because you already kind of have the guidance. You already have your foundation of what direction you want to proceed. You alone know it. And again, this card is the rebel. This is saying, see, this guy's just in his power. He's got it all. He's carrying the torch. He's broken the chains that bind him. He's feeling himself. Look at that. You can be your complete, honest, organic self and succeed through this situation. You're fine. Okay? And then the outcome, after getting through this sort of independent, strong decision-making month, the outcome is beautiful. It's going to have a healing effect on you. Mostly on you, but possibly on those around you as well in your close circle. If you can see those healing hands, they're laid on the power, the place of power, the third chakra, your self-empowerment, and the third eye, which is your intuition. And of course, the heart is lit up with a beautiful lotus flower symbol. So you are on the right path, Aquarius. You know where to go. You may not even have had to listen to this whole video because you already really know the answer. It's been great. Thank you for listening. If you want to book a reading, look right here, right about now, and you can click through to my website. Otherwise, I post weekly updates for sort of a general forecast every week, every Monday. And at the start of the month, I will do the zodiac signs for everyone every month. So I will see you again in May, Aquarius. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.